If this fight isn't rigged, who are you taking? Welcome to another episode of Hot Take Hotline. It is the day before the Tyson Paul fight. Now, this is like an exhibition, really. Mike Tyson is now 57, 58 years old. Paul is not 57, 58 years old. And I'm genuinely asking people what they think will come from this fight. But let's look at what the wall thinks. I asked a genuine question. What do you think will happen? Who's going to win for this fight? And we'll see what 2FW says. So, let me look at this comment here. So the first comment we have is, I'm praying Mike drops him early, but I think it's just nostalgia talking. I just hope Mike doesn't get hurt. Me too. I hope he don't get hurt. You know, 60-year-old dude shouldn't be boxing professionally, in my opinion. He's not 60, but 58, if you round up, that is 60. So we're in the same lane. The next comment is, Mike's gonna lose and I think it's gonna look bad. Please, God, no, don't do this to the legend. Do not allow our legend Mike Tyson to lose, and lose bad, according to this comment, to Paul. Next comment. Man, too many people are underestimating Mike and overestimating Jake Paul. Youth would matter more in this fight if it were the current heavyweight champion of the world, not a YouTube fighter. Ooh, spicy right there. Yeah, I get it. He won a couple fights, but his only loss came to an actual boxer. I don't know if y'all been watching Mike's training, but the last thing to leave with age is power. Jake isn't used to getting hit like Mike hits, and Mike looks deadly right now. He might be 58, but he looks amazing and is a lifelong boxer. If the fight is not rigged in any way, I'm taking Mike all day. Again, if this fight isn't rigged, who are you taking? Again, if it's not rigged, who are you taking? So, some people, Michael says Mike no brainer. Some people think that Paul is on performance enhancing drugs. I will not say that or confirm that on this show. I don't know. I don't want to get caught up, but somebody threw it out there. Somebody said it's either going to go 8 rounds and they just spar with each other, or Paul will KO him. I don't want that happening. Do not do that to our legend. So here those are the comments. So those are the comments so far. What do you think? If this fight isn't rigged, who will win? Sorry. So here's another interesting comment that I want to dig into a little deeper. Someone said Jake Paul is going to lose this fight even if he wins it. Wow. What does that really mean? So I asked him to dig deeper, and this is what he said. He said, Mike is 58. So if he loses, Paul gets no respect whatsoever. Interesting point. But if Mike wins, he got beat by one of the greatest boxers ever, and an old ass man. Mike will still be Mike even if he doesn't win. Paul is just leaning into taking bullshit fights when he can fight actual pros at his age and test his skill set for real. I think it's rigged. I hope Mike says F all that and breaks his jaw. So that's deep. Again, I'll repeat that. Jake Paul is going to lose this fight even if he wins. That's what a commenter said. He'll lose even if he wins. Somebody else said the fix is in. Jake Paul will go down as the greatest heavyweight champion since Rocky Balboa. That's we trolling right now, right? We're trolling. We are trolling. But he did break down a list. So he said Trisha, a win cements his legacy. Jake Paul, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Marciano, Muhammad Ali, Manny Pacquiao. So nah, he gotta be joking. Nah. But we'll see. I'm going to be getting ready for this fight. It's tomorrow. I'm going to go to the bar and see it in person with other people that are inebriated. And hopefully we get to see a great exhibition. This cannot be real. It's an exhibition. We have to accept it. It's entertainment, right? Ugh. As Glorilla says. As Glorilla says. This is gonna be one heck of a fight. So tune in to the show tomorrow. But I want to hear your comments. I want to see what do you think this fight is fixed? Leave a comment below. If you think Mike is gonna win, please also tell me why. And if you think Jake Paul is gonna take it, with no sarcasm, tell me why. Looking forward. Peace. And I am a little bit nervous. Now, maybe this is my nostalgia kicking in. Maybe this is me like thinking about the Mike Tyson I knew growing up. I was born in the 80s. Yes, I'm that old. And through the 80s and the 90s, I have this visualization of Mike Tyson that is a different Mike Tyson than he is today. But before we get into this, I want to briefly say that, I don't know why this fight is happening. And maybe there's like a real like distinct story of something that happened online, a bet or whatever. But at the end of it, we know both will get paid. They're going to get paid money. And if this is about money, then it is what it is. We all need to live. But I've always had a soft space in my heart for the elderly. And yes, I know it might be weird to call Mike Tyson elderly, but he's up there. And money. I don't really like that this fight is happening, but I understand it's entertainment. I understand that both of them will gain from this. Mike Tyson will gain funds. I mean, he's no longer fighting. He does have businesses that he runs on the side, but I'm sure the purse from this is going to be great and maybe a little bit greater than he's getting from all his other businesses. Possibly. Don't come for me if I'm wrong. But